Hi everyone, here I are. I couldn't sleep, so I just got up and but I wanted to take a break from my doodling because I was doodling earlier, and I wanted to take a break, so I working on my dolls. I had to work on my. Honey, I told you I was going to do a little video. Okay, all right, and Papa wanted to know who I was talking to. Ooh, this must be really old. Broke. Oh, I guess this is what happens to seam binding. That's weird. This was really old. Well, so you know if you buy really old seam binding, it's going to break. That's no good. Okay, so we're not going to use that. So let me just find another. I got a lot of really old seam binding in here. I was going to use that black piece because it would match this here little dress. But, oh, what's this? This looks black. Oh no, that's blue. Oh, that looks black. Okay. I got a lot of really old seam binding here. Which, what I'm doing with the seam binding is making little something like arms. Something like arms. Let me see if this one will break. No, this one won't break, so this is good. So I need a piece about this long. About that long I need. Because what I'm going to do is take that piece of seam binding. Actually, it's bias tape is what it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a knot in the middle. There, so there's a knot tied just right in the middle there. See, you can see that knot. Then I'm going to take that knot. Now I'm going to take that piece and I'm going to bring it around. Yeah, I made this a little long. Bring it around her, the back of her like that. Then the piece there looks like arms. Well, it is arms. That's why it looks like arms, because it is arms. So, and I'm just going to glue that. Just going to give it a little glue. There we go. Now, okay. There, now. Okay, so then I'll just, sometimes that hot glue really comes in handy. Okay, so there, she's got like little arms now. And then, oops, I got the seam of her dress down this way. Oh, well, that's okay. She doesn't mind. Seam should have been in the back, but it's not. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm trying not to talk real loud. I don't know why, though, because Papa's awake, too. He couldn't sleep either, so we're both awake. So now what am I going to do? Oh, I know what I want to do now. Now I want to just take, I want to get one of these little bows. Got these little bows in here, which are just beautiful. I think I'm going to take this color right here, just a off-white, because that matches her, the lace on her. Yes, dear. No, I don't want any. You help yourself, dear. I got the camera on, so don't come me coming over here naked. I'm not naked. Okay. You want to see it more naked? Mm-mm. Okay, so then I'll put that little bow there. You know, what did I do? with my little flowers. Let's see. Now that with her little bow, doesn't she just look like she's ready for a fancy ball? Put this down here, and then let me put this. I gotta move my sewing box, I think. Oh gosh, I just have too much junk in my. Oops. Let me move my sewing box over to here. There. Now, I just gotta keep moving stuff around because I got stuff. Oh, that's not where my little flowers are. I thought my flowers were there. That's not my flowers. Oh wait, that's something else. That's embroidery floss. Let me put that right back here. Get it out the way. Why is it sitting crooked? I don't want anything to be sitting crooked. Oh, it's because of this. Okay. Now it's not crooked any longer. Okay. Excuse me, that was crooked. Now I gotta put I'll put this. Well, where did I put my flyers then? My flyers. That. Oh, there we go. Put that over there. When you got a limited space, I don't know if any of y'all's got limited space, but when you have limited space, you just really have limited space. That makes it. Well, there's my flowers right there. There they were, right there. In front of God and everybody. Okay, see. I picked them out of the garden. Not really, but hey, if I say it, maybe it's true. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I almost spilled that. Okay, I gotta put my glue gun back over here in that box. Okay, now, who was I working on? Because they're working on me. Okay, I want a little flower because I want her to be holding a flower, like in her hands. See there? All that just to get her holding a flower. Oh, you know what I need to do too? I need to find my little pins. See, so now it looks like she's holding a flower. But she's got flower right there, see? So now she's holding a flower. Okay, so now she needs, okay, you flowers go over there and don't get lost. Now, oh, this is going to be her headscarf. So, here we go with the old hot glue again. I should have these ready, well, some of them ready anyway to mail. I think I'll work on mailing a few tomorrow. But I want to, see, I don't make their stuff match. Their clothing don't match. Because that's the way I like my clothes. I don't like my clothing to be matched. And you probably won't ever see me wearing matching clothing because I just don't dress like that. Okay. So, let's just put this. Yeah, nice. See how I just put that? I fold it in a triangle and then I just kind of glue it, the two ends, and then the middle. I'll glue that down. Glue the two ends and then the middle. And you know, I don't call myself a teacher, but I got the most awesome email today from one of my former students from kindergarten. You know what she said? Because I loved you so much in kindergarten, I decided I wanted to be a kindergarten teacher. And so she's now a kindergarten teacher, she said, because she loved me so much. And she does everything how I did it. Well, there you go. So, and her name is Jennifer. I know a lot of Jennifers. And she lives in South Carolina, I think. But she's got two kids. She's got two kids that are about this big and this big. I cannot believe it. How do those children, my children, how did they get so old? Okay, then I just take this here Sharpie marker. Fancy, right? And I give her 2 eyes. So she can see now. Just dots, all they are, but I call them eyes. And then I have this here. This is a little blush makeup with a little paintbrush. It's not a paintbrush, it's a blush brush. I gotta start wearing my makeup again. The people were so kind to me and sent me makeup in the mail, and then I don't wear it. That's rude. I need to be wearing that makeup. Okay, so she's about done, except for I want to give she's I want them all to have a charm because they're all charming. Charming little ones. See, this one's got a charm already. A little scissor. This one's got a sewing machine charm. She has no arms. I could add arms on her still though. So maybe I will find. She doesn't want black sleeves on. That wouldn't match at all. Well, I wonder if one. It's got a rusted pin. I got some old stuff around here. It's got rusted on them. But you know what? As long as it don't fall apart, it still works. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, she's got some other red on her, so I'm gonna use a piece of this red. Throw them pins in the trash. Okay, and then I'm gonna just tie that in a knot. Just a simple knot, and I don't pull it tight or anything, because if you just pull it loose, it almost folds, almost looks like little folded hands, see? It almost looks like just little folded hands there. That works good. So then we'll just give that a good cut right there. There's another piece for somebody else's arms. And then I can bring these arms right. Now they're not all going to have arms. Some of them just assume their arms are behind them, holding them back. Yeah, like they're in handcuffs or something, you know. And so, yeah, you can pretend anything. And so I'm getting. I'm going to get these done up because I told you all I was going to be mailing them to all the Scrappy Pals. And I haven't done it. And then you all see me doing all this doodling, and you probably think, where's my Scrappy Pal? That's probably what you're thinking. If you are a Scrappy Pal. If you're not a Scrappy Pal, I don't know. I don't know. But see, my Scrappy Pals are the ones that give me a little token every month, and then I, in turn, give them a little something special. It's going to be one of these here little Scrappy dolls. There, now she's got arms. See that? Isn't that nice? That looks nice. And so, now this one doesn't have arms, but she's got like an apron and a flower and stuff. You know, I wonder where did I put my little pins? I know you can't hear me very much because I'm not yelling like I usually yell, but I have. Are they up there? No, those are my clips. Okay. Pins. You know, they're bulb pins or something like that. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I got like 400 of them. I gotta stand up. Excuse me when I stand up, because all you're gonna see is a big blob. Don't say I didn't warn you. Here's the blob. Do I have it in here? No. Well, there's some pretty good stuff in there, though. Oh, there's that little square. I wondered where that was. Okay, no, it's not in there. Is it in this one? And the answer to that is another big fat no. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got another one of those right here. Maybe it's in this one. Oops, that's my cough. Not in this one either. Oh, there's one of my little squares. Oh, all I can say is oh phooey. Oh, those some more. I need to put them charms with my other charms. Okay, well that's. You're not there either. Well, that just. Maybe they're up here with these. Nope, that's just clips. Okay, so that's my blob. Okay, and huh? How can one lose one's things so easily? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they're in this pot. Maybe they went to pot. Once they were in this pot. Don't tell me they're not in there either. Huh? They're not in there either. You just don't know what's going to be where in this house. But it's not in that pot. Oh, there's my graham crackers. Ow! That doesn't fit on it. Okay, now it's fitting. Okay, well, darn. Oh, maybe it's in this basket? You know, I just have too much stuff. I don't have too much stuff. I just have too little space. That's what it is. Let me check this basket. I just got a jillion baskets. No. No. I'll be really excited if I find it. Huh. Well, don't expect much from me tonight because it's in the middle of the night. It is in the middle of the night, and I don't think my pins are in here either. Well, phooey, phooey. They're not in here either. Alright, what's underneath this thread? Okay, so, yeah. So you all ever have this problem where you just can't find a flipping thing? Although you know it's somewhere close. Okay, well, I'm not going to look any further for my little pins. I'll have to find them another day. Another day, another dollar. Okay, we won't worry about them right now then. Because I know I got... I know I have them somewhere. I don't got them, I have them. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to get... Oh, look at that. She's got a gold bow. And I think that I have some gold. Look at this. That's gold. Why is this one piece of thread in here? Oh, it's just a piece. Throw that in garbage. Okay. But, you know, as long as I got a place to perch my butt, I'm in good shape. Okay, I'm going to, because she's very fancy, you see? She's got that lace on her dress and stuff, and that golden kind of sort of gold bowl. So, I'm going to tie this in a knot. I got to repolish my nails. They're kind of chipping off. I got some of them pretend nails, too. I could just glue some of them on. But, nah, maybe not. I don't know where they are either, so. Okay, now I'm going to put this arms. Ooh, I cut that one just perfect. Just perfecto mundo. Okay, so we'll glue this on here. You still can't hear me, you say? Okay. I know I have on my computer, I've got an extra a speaker, and I can turn that speaker up when I can't hear somebody. But some people don't have that fanciness, all that fanciness. But I didn't buy the speaker. The speaker was bought for me by my daughter-in-law years ago. Almost dropped her right on her head. Okay, now she's gonna need a scarf. I found this here, these squares. I'm glad I found these. I ordered these like a long time ago, and I ordered them from Camus, and I really thought they were going to be bigger, but they weren't bigger. They were little, and so, but they are the perfect size for these clothespin dolls. I think they're 4-inch squares. You know what color? I don't know what color scarf she wants. She's not speaking to me right now, but she's going to have a purple scarf. If all else fails, use purple. So, but they're a perfect size. I think 4 inches. Yeah, they're 4-inch square. And so usually when you get a charm pack, they're 5-inch squares usually. But these are 4-inch squares. But hopefully I can order from Temu again soon because I'll need more of these 4-inch squares. But I got plenty for now. If that, you know, it all depends on them tariffs. Them tariffs are terrifically a pain in my neck. That's right. Okay, see? This is a kind of the most handy thing. It doesn't get hot or anything, but it really presses your seams open very nicely. No, this will not work. That just will not work at all. So I'm going to now, yeah, this is better. Because her dress is kind of bluish, she's got a wool dress on and the lace. And so that purple, that just isn't going to be happening, I know. She said, get that purple away. I would not wear that to a chicken fight. Okay. I've been watching this one guy. Did you all guys ever start watching Scoped Outdoors? I was talking about one time a while back. Him and his wife have so many followers that by the time they put up a video once a week on Sunday morning. There's going to be a video, and this couple is just amazing. But within an hour after after they had their video up this morning, they had over 6,000 likes. That's how many people like them. I love them. They're a couple that's setting up homesteading on a island with no electricity or anything. And they don't, I mean, he cuts all his wood with just no chainsaw, but they've got up there now 24 chickens. They got 5 pigs. They got, I don't remember how many goats. I think about 5 goats and about 5 sheep. And okay, goats, sheep, chickens, and pigs, and 2 dogs. They are so flippin' adorable. I think that's everything that they've got. But they're just adorable. But this couple is just absolutely amazing. I watched them this morning. In my next life, I want to do just like they do. And they are just amazing. That couple. I can't even think of their names right now. Do they have names? They do have names. I can't remember what their names are. But I can't even remember the names of my own children somehow, so. Yeah, I can't remember the name of my husband. I don't ever call him Richard. I call him, because that's his name his mother gave him. And, or maybe his father. I don't know, somebody gave him the name of Richard. And, I don't even call him Richard. I just call him, he doesn't mind what I call him as long as I don't call him late for dinner. We had all-American dinner tonight. Fish sticks and macaroni and cheese. I think that's my son's favorite meal, and so he gets all excited when his wifey cooks him macaroni and cheese. Oh, see, now that blue scarf, that looks good on her, doesn't it? Makes her just beautiful. Well, she'd be beautiful without a scarf, too, but it's beautiful. And then so, gotta find my little pins. How can something be so lost? I'm feeling better right now. I think it was it this morning when I made a video? I've been feeling a little down in the dumps over my daughter because I worry, but she's convincing me that she is going to be just fine. And because so many, um, because she's in the healthcare field, a lot of the healthcare people are explaining to her how cancer doesn't always kill you anymore. That it's just you might lose your hair, but that's the worst of it. Which her doctor done told her she's going to lose her hair. But I got all these wigs over here, and I told her you could pick through my wigs. There's some of them that I know she will not wear, but I know some of them she'll look beautiful. Some look just like her real hair, and so she goes the first on the 20th. This is going to be her first dealing with her first dealing of that stuff, the chemotherapy. I started putting this on here, but I don't think I like this. No, I don't like that one. That one. See what I did if you didn't see before. This is what I do. I've got these clothes pegs like this and the stands. And then I just took like maybe a 3-inch square of muslin and a little tiny bit of polyfill. Little polyfill under there on her little head, and then I put that little piece of muslin on there and tied it around her neck. Not too tight because she has to be able to breathe. And so yeah, that's how I first do. So that's what's done on here. Then these 4-inch squares. So if you got a 4-inch square, look at this. I can take this 4-inch square and I can take a needle and thread on one of my million pin cushions. Oh, here's one of my million pin cushions. So I got a needle with thread already in it. That would be very helpful if I do. And oh yeah, that's all I need too is that short little piece there. Let's roll. And so then what I do is just go along one of those 4-inch edges, and I go down about a 1/4 inch. And I don't have them all done this way because I just figured this one out. And so what I do, because I'm just using raw edge fabrics, then see, I got that about a 1/4 inch, and then I just made that running stitch. Now I'll pull that through there just like that. See that? How nice? Pull that through there. Pull it on through. Okay. See, so now it's through. But now, to put it on her, I'm going to make her stand on her head just for a minute. And then I'm going to tie it around her neck upside down. It's covering her face, but don't worry, she can still breathe. Okay. Now, and then I'm going to tie that tightly around her neck. But not so tight that it cuts off her circulation. There we go. So now that's tied. And then when on my trash can, like that. Now, see, just pull that down. Pull that little dress, pull her dress down. You don't want to see her belly. And see, once you pull it down, then it just makes it look like a little gathered top around her little neck. And that's good. That's good right there. And then on the back side, again, we got the old hunkin' glue gun. And we're just going to glue. Now that I'm getting old, I'm finding that gluing some of this stuff is just fine. And not anything that I'm going to wear am I going to glue. Then I would sew. Because I'm a sewer. I like to sew things rather than glue. But there we go. Now, so that's glued down the back. And so, and there's her little dress. See how pretty? Now, so already she's a beauty queen. Okay, now I want to find, oh, there's some yellow flowers in there. So that means that this yellow seam binding right here. So why do I call it seam binding? Because it's not seam binding, it's bias tape. Double fold, nonetheless. Okay, so let me just cut a piece here. I might have cut that one too long, but I got plenty. I just got plenty. And I'm going to tie that in that little knot I was talking about earlier. And, oh, Lord. Them thumbs. It's them thumbs again. So I'm going to now, wonder if I want to, I have a piece of green right here. I always, as I come on to something to do, something, I wonder if I was to take this piece of green thread and just kind of tie it around like her and make her a waist. My mother-in-law, I used to make fun of her. I'm sorry, mother-in-law, that I made fun of you. But no matter what she wore, no matter what, she'd put a belt on. And so if she wore these like sack dresses like I wear, she'd put a belt on that thing. And she was hefty like me. And I told her, don't you be wearing them out in public. She goes, don't you be nosing in on what I'm wearing. And so I quit nosing in on what she was wearing. Okay, now see? Now she's got a little waist, a little tie. So that's kind of cute, in my own humble opinion. Sometimes I get these little dolls done, and then I look and I think, oh, their legs aren't lined up. But it's okay, they don't have to be lined up. Because nobody's going to lift up their skirt and look at their legs. Nobody. Not a soul. Okay, now I can put the, okay, I just want the back seam to be in the back. Okay. Now we're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this. Sort of. Like that. And then that would be her little arms. We're getting these. By the time I get to the very last one, I'll have them perfected. Maybe not, but hey. I can think that. I can think if I want to think. Okay. Oh, I gotta get that little piece of string off of there. Can't have that. Okay. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh. Okay. Now, see? That's nice. And so then I'm going to get a little bow here, and let's us use, do we got yellow? Not that very same yellow, but hey, it doesn't have to be that. Oh, maybe this one's sort of the same. That's all we need is sort of the same. It's a little tiny bow. I love these little tiny, I love tiny things, period. Tiny things are fun. So you would probably think that would make me eat just a tiny amount of food, and then I'd be tiny, but no, not this old woman. Okay, now I'm gonna find a. Oh, I gotta get the flower pot here, and should we give her a yellow flower? No, that's just too much yellow. We do not want just too much yellow. Let's go with this color of like a wine color, burgundy wine, whatever. And let's, yeah, that's much better. That is so much better. Make it look like she's carrying that flower. Mm-hmm. There. Now she needs a headscarf on. We need to have headscarves because you never know when the wind might just come up or something. And let's see, do we want to find something? Oh, let's go ahead and get all matchy-wetchy with this here green. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do that. There, now. Oh, she fell down. Okay, so now I'm going to. I hope y'all can hear me. I probably should have stuck that microphone closer down here by my yapper. Ooh, she's all matchy-wetchy with this green stuff going on. I might be hungry now. What time is it? 11 o'clock. I might get me a yogurt. Now. Oh, she needs eyes. She can't see you. She was, Mama, you've got to fix me where I can see. I can't see. You can't see. Okay. There we go, sweetie. Now you can see. So, now, when you all receive these, you're probably going to say, why don't you waste your time? You might, but you got to figure, I am 75 and a half years old, 75. See, now she can see. I'm 75 and a half years old. So, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. So, oh, this one, she needs something. What is she doing up on that stack over there? She needs to have, I wonder if this flower is too big. Oh yeah, that would look gaudy. We don't want anything gaudy going on with this poor thing. So, you know what? Let's just, for her, she wants to be colorful. She wants to be colorful. So let's give her a green bow. She is going to be colorful. She's not going to have any arms. Just her arms are tucked in behind her dress. Or maybe she's in handcuffs. You know what? My last video I didn't give you a question to answer. I don't think y'all's answering my questions. You gotta be answering my questions. Wait a minute, I'm gonna find a question here. Out of the middle. This is gonna be this conversation starter. Look at there, she fell down. This says, what remains undone that you've wanted to get done for years? What remains undone that you've wanted to get done for years? I'm going to have to think about that one. Remains life. Oh, yeah, something. I have an answer for that, but I got to figure out which answer will be the best. I'll put my answer down in the comments below too. See, that's pretty. Oh, you're done. We gotta your little weavy's gonna come off if I don't give you a little bit of a yeah. All right. She's so pretty. Yeah. So anyhow, it's I've had you for 40 minutes already, and so I don't know if you're going to be able to even hear me. I hope you can read lips, just in case you can't hear me. Maybe you can read lips. Um, I'm going to stop now because I gotta find those pins. They're here somewhere in this around me. They're somewhere around me. Crosses for words. Are they in here? No. They got little Jesuses in there. I think you know what? I might put a cross in each one of my dollies too when I send them off. And if you're not one that likes a cross, just give it to the mailman. I know there's a couple of you that aren't into anything religious. Well, if you get something religious in the mail for me, because I'm not religious either, but I am a believer, but I'm not religious. And so I like crosses. And so, but if you get one, if you get a cross in the mail and you don't want to, just give it to the mailman. Give it to somebody. Just throw it away. Don't throw it away. Give it to somebody. All right. Now, what was I going to do now? Oh, yeah. Now I was going to read something to you. I'm not going to sing. Don't worry. I've sung in the last couple of videos. I don't want to sing now. I'm not in the singing mood. And so, maybe I'm not even in the reading mode. Where's the reading book? Oh, my neck hurts too. I'm just a bundle of ouch. I'm ouch bundle. Ooh, what's in that thing? What is that? Oh, that's just all ribbon. I thought I got lucky. Thought I got lucky there, but I didn't. I've never been one to get lucky very often. I'm blessed, but not lucky. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. We're going to go with You Are Stronger Than You Know today. Let me open it to like right here. Okay, 11 don'ts for living with a chronic illness. Don't let go of hope. Hope gives you the strength to keep going on when you feel like giving up. Don't ever quit believing in yourself. As long as you believe you can, you will have reason for trying. Don't lose your glasses. Okay. Don't let anyone hold your happiness in their hands. Hold it in yours, so it will always be within your reach. Don't measure success or failure by material wealth, but by how you feel. Our feelings determine the richness of our lives. Don't let bad moments overcome you. Be patient, and they will pass. Don't hesitate to reach out for help. We all need it from time to time. Don't run away from love, but toward love, because it is our deepest joy. Don't wait for what you want to come to you. Go after it with all that you are, knowing that life will meet you halfway. Don't feel like you've lost when your plans and dreams fall short of your hopes. Anytime you learn something new about yourself or life, you have progressed. Don't do anything that takes away from your self respect. Feeling good about yourself is essential to feeling good about life. Don't ever forget how to laugh or be too proud to cry. It is by doing both that we live our life to its fullest. That is a good one. You all have to agree that that's a good one right there. Okay, I just got to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. I think I'm gonna get me a little yogurt. I feel a little hungry, and so I'm gonna have me a strawberry yogurt. Okay, you'll play. But anyway, I just got to watch over every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and serene, keep you healthy, happy, and humble, and by all means safe from any harm. No harm comes to you. Not even a poke your needle in the finger harm. No harm. And also, always remember, stay another day. God bless and keep you. And I'll see you on the next video. Might be in the middle of the night. You never know. God bless.